never had a case that was one demon. They're multiple, and the higher up on the totem pole, the quieter they are. The lowest guy is always the one that does the talking until we can get to that top guy.
What is the most you've seen?
In terms of, I don't know, dozens.
In one person? How do you? I mean, so how does it work? Is it one is released one by one, and the names keep coming?
Again, it's not a science like that. Like they have to follow that protocol. Generally speaking, if the person possessed or has obsession or oppression really wants them out, and they renounce whatever they did to let them in. So let's say they make something up, played with a Ouija board, and somehow these things went into them. And they were looking for supernatural communication with whatever. So it wasn't an accident. Then they have to say, they're sorry for that sin of idolatry, of seeking false gods, and they renounce that sin, and if they're Catholic, they can be absolved. And then they say, in Jesus' name, now I want nothing to do with these demons. Well, now they have nothing to hook into because her will is involved, and God honors the will a lot. And they may not go immediately, but eventually they have to go, and they know they do. And they generally leave from the lowest to the highest, and the little ones kind of just flutter away quickly until you're dealing with who's the kingpin here. And in the old rite of exorcism, before Vatican II, the priest asked two questions of the demon. What is your name? Under penalty of Jesus Christ, tell me your name. And what is the date you've been assigned to leave this person? And they usually have to answer that, unless there's something else going on we're not aware of. Like the person who's the victim has opened other doors that they're not telling us that they're also hooked into. You know what I mean?
Like what kind of doors?
So maybe they're also doing witchcraft and we don't know that, but they're actively practicing it, and they're actively putting spells on people, and but they're not telling us that. Well, those demons know we don't have to go because this person's still doing our thing. It's our thing. They're in our tent.